What's up, YouTube? My name is Jason, and this is my take. And I'm back with another video, and today we're going to be discussing the new Kyle album, It's Not So Bad. Now, Cali rapper, singer, songwriter Kyle has returned with the pop album. And I want to emphasize that because this is actually the first pop album in his catalog, as he mainly releases hip-hop albums. And honestly, this doesn't come as a surprise to me. Given his previous works, they've always had elements of pop in them, so I can't say that I didn't see this coming. My intro to Kyle was his 2015 album, Smile, and I instantly became a fan of him in college when this thing dropped. Kyle's abilities as both a rapper and a singer were so evident on such bright and fun production. Like this was a feel-good summer type of album. Now, his next two albums, Lighterman and See You When I'm Famous, were major releases, as Smile was an independent release, but these two weren't all that to me. I feel like they were more mainstream attempts, and a lot of the songs were very generic and bland to me. Now, despite that being the case, I was still hoping that Kyle's next project would be a step in the right direction. And that brings us to Not So Bad over here. And this one didn't really move me as well. Now, what I will say though is on these 11 tracks here that Kyle provides, I think he could really be onto something. Like, he might be on his way to finding a sound that he could really thrive in. Because on this album, there's some very memorable pop tracks that see Kyle using his voice very well, but it also comes with very unforgettable and underwhelming moments from both the performance and production standpoint. So let's just dive into some of the highlights on this album. I think the album kicks off perfectly with the song Personal. The vocal sample was a great touch to such a bright beat, and the singing that I always love from Kyle shows up right here. The song Perfect felt like a Jersey Shore fist pump type of song, but Kyle definitely did his thing on it. Also, those background vocals of You're Perfect to Me are still stuck in my head. Like, they were delivered very well. The song Sunday features a beautiful guitar melody that is driving this track over some very clean trap drums. Kyle's vocal performance was cool, but I can't lie, the hook on this song really made me laugh, as you can see here. Because I'm trying to figure out what the turning point was, because from Monday through Saturday, everything seemed to be going well, and then all of a sudden she's gone. I don't know, Kyle, maybe you need to reflect some more. I don't know what happened, man. The song Shiesty was another standout, and honestly, probably the best produced track on the album. It's such a simple track, but it's so bouncy and has such a groove to it. And what I hate the most is that is where my highlights stop, because the rest of the songs on here really left a lot to be desired. One example of this is the song Optimistic featuring Dougie, because it didn't really feel optimistic. In fact, it was one of the most boring tracks on the album. Like, the song title and its content in the grand scheme of things really threw me off. The song Eternity featuring Beam was a weird one for me as well. This is more of an Afro type beat, and Kyle just did not fit on the song at all. I will say Beam's performance fit well. Like, I enjoyed his performance, but overall it just felt weird in the track list. Another song that, Kyle didn't sound right on, it felt weird hearing him on, was the outro Come On. Like, I don't know, it just felt like another artist could fit on this beat. Like, Kyle just didn't sound right on this one. And his performance was underwhelming as well. I think my least favorite track on this album was the song Thru. There's an uncredited feature on this song, Ivory, and he sounds like exactly like Baby Keem, but like not in a good way. Like, this honestly sounded like a bad leftover from Keem's last album, The Melodic Blue. So yeah, overall, I wasn't really moved by this project. But I will say, however, I really do think that in time, Kyle could really thrive in the pop lane. He has the charisma, the voice, the ability. And I think in this lane, he could really make a name for himself. So maybe with some more pop records under his belt, Kyle can really find that sound and fine tune it to a very memorable project. But despite not being moved by this thing, I'm still excited to see where Kyle goes with this. It seems like this is the direction that he wants to go in and wants to stay in. So I'm curious to see what he does next. And I'm gonna give this album a 5 out of 10. So what you guys think of this new Kyle album? Did you love it? Did you hate it? What were your favorite tracks? Let's have a discussion down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I'm Jason. This has been my take. I'll see you next time.